Okay, so we're going to work a couple of examples together, but once you get the hang of it, then it's going to be pretty simple. So quartiles again, we're splitting our number set into sections and then finding the different medians. And then when we're done with this, we're going to glue it in our journal. So just following the notes that we just wrote down, when we're doing mean, median, mode, range, it's always a good idea to go ahead and put our numbers in order. And over here on the side, they also give you the hints step by step. What are we going to do first? First thing, put our numbers in order. That's the easy thing to do. So let's take our numbers, put them in order from least to greatest. Always like to mark them off so you don't leave one out. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Once they're in order, the second step says to find the median. We know median is the middle, and they also call that Q2. Now this one is a little tricky because when I go from side to side, the median, there's not just one median, there's two middle numbers. So remember, when you have two middle numbers, you average them together. So add them up, 4 plus 5 is 9, and then divide by 2. 9 divided by 2, it doesn't go in evenly, it's 4.5. So our median, also known as Q2, is 4.5. Now your median splits your set in half. So now we have the two different sections. So we have the first section that we call lower quartile, and then we have the second section, which we call the upper quartile. So the first section, Q1, find the median of this first section. Well, the middle number is 2, so that means our quartile 1 is 2. Now let's look at the second section, the upper numbers in the upper quartile. The middle number here is 6, so our Q3 is 6. Now remember, we said we're going to take these quartile numbers, and there's something called IQR, interquartile range, and we said range is your biggest minus your smallest. So here's our IQR. We're going to find the range. Take your upper quartile minus your lower quartile. So Q3 minus Q1. Well, our Q3 number is 6. Q1 number is 2. And we know 6 minus 2 is 4. Now, it's really important we understand how to find these because later on, we're going to have to use these numbers in order to graph a certain way. So stay with me here. Let's try another one. Let's do number 2. Still following those same steps that they gave us on the side. The first thing we always want to do, put our numbers in order. So let's do that. We have a 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 10, and 12. Then we're going to find the median. We're good at finding the median. We start at the ends and work our way towards the middle. This one's nice. We only have one middle number. The median, the middle, also known as Q2, is 8. And that split up our data set in half. So now let's look at the first section. Let's look at the second section. And we're finding the median of both of those. So our lower numbers, the lower quartile, our middle number is 4, and that's also known as our Q1. Like, think of Q1 as our first section. The median is our middle, our second section. Q3, our third section. The middle number in our third section is 10, so our Q3, our third quartile, is 10. Let's add our little IQR blank. IQR for range means our upper minus our lower. Q3 was 10, Q1 was 4, and 10 minus 4 equals 6. So our IQR is 6. All right, let's try one more. First things first, we're always going to put our numbers in order from least to greatest. So we have a 1, 2, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, and 9. Once they're in order, I can really quick find the middle or the median. So let's see here. We'll start from the ends, work our way towards the middle. Now this one's tricky again because there's not just one middle number, there's two middles that are going to have to share the median. So we'll average them together, add them up. 6 plus 3 is 9, divided by 2 again is 4.5. So our median, our middle is 4.5. And remember that median, we got to split our data in half into different sections. Our first section, Q1, is here. Second section, Q3, is back here. First section, the median is the middle second. This last section is Q3. Now we're going to find the medians of each section. So our first section, Q1, when I work my way towards the middle, there's not one middle number. These two 2's are going to have to be averaged together. Well, add them up. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our Q1 is 2. Let's look at our quartile 3, the upper numbers, upper quartile. We're looking for the median. Again, there's not just one middle number. We're going to have to average the two middles together. So add them up. 8 plus 9, that gives us 17. 17 divided by 2, it doesn't work out evenly, but we will get 8.5. Now that we know all of our quartiles, we can find the interquartile range, also known as IQR for a shortcut. Range, that's our biggest minus our smallest. So our biggest quartile, Q3, minus small quartile, Q1. And we know 8.5 minus a 2 should give us 6.5. So the IQR for this data set is 6.5. The more you practice, the better you'll get, and then you'll see how we're going to use this information later. So make sure you glue this into your journal as well so you can look back at it.